Hello and welcome. I'm Kaspar, Roos, founder and CEO of Aspire. In this first video, the first of a 4-part series sponsored by MHC, and you'll find them online at mhcautomation.com. What we're going to do is we're going to look at how communications are transforming, how static outbound documents triggered by regulatory requirements are shifting to more bidirectional interactions that customers have with their providers in order to actually drive a better experience. So enterprise priorities have really shifted from that sort of singular focus on cost and risk reduction and are now being designed to improve customer loyalty through seamless conversations across channels. And while this evolution has been going on for over a decade, the kind of once-in-a-century economic and cultural disruption that we've witnessed over the last couple of years has significantly accelerated this process. The primary driver, though, remains consumer-oriented. Let's take a look at this research. So our research has found that 80% of North American consumers has accessed a bill, a statement, or made a payment online after the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic. That's a huge number, 80%, and 15% of them for the first time. So just over half reported that they downloaded the provider app or had gone paperless during that same time period. Again, with 15% doing so for the first time. In response to this clear consumer demand, businesses underwent a massive shift towards digital communications in 2020, exceeding their own e-adoption projections for the first time. But then in 2021 and now in 2022, market conditions have continued to push business communications away from print. Rising e-commerce sales, for example, have driven paper-based manufacturing towards packaging, like digital box printing and those things. And as a result, document print production has declined, driving prices higher for the volumes that are the lower volumes that have left. And at the same time, remote work continues to be a popular choice, physically separating employees from the means of production. Labor shortages have persisted for months now. Inflation and skyrocketing energy prices, all those factors combined fuel higher prices for print production and distribution costs. So as a result, businesses will naturally increase their focus on digital communications as they search for ways to offset rising costs and work around degradation in services. So much so that the enterprises responding to our most recent global survey reported that they expect to deliver nearly half of their transactional communications through exclusively digital means by 2024. So businesses also said that digital transformation and customer experience were their top corporate priorities, and that the most important factors guiding their CCM investment were those investment in digital transformation and customer experience. The important thing to note is that enterprise efforts to digitally transform their customer communications and improve customer experience are indelibly linked. In follow-up questions, respondents selected shifting customers to digital channels as the top tactic that they use to improve customer experience. The most effective tactic was adding more digital channels. So this connection between digital transformation and customer experience is going to guide much of our discussions going forward. Now, because there's another thing that's really interesting here. In order to engender loyalty, boost retention, maximize the customer lifetime value through digital interaction, that stuff is really being complicated by the fact that younger consumers, as well as the more higher income consumers, they have historically been unsatisfied with the approach that many businesses have taken thus far. So we're going to look at this dilemma in the next installment, in the next video. We're going to break the problem down and then look at the keys to successfully digitally transform, and knowing that you need to look at your customers and understanding their needs as well. So thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you next time, and stay tuned. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.